this on the computer. Again, welcome everybody. My name is Tammy. I'm the Fearless Mama, and we're going to talk about Get Fearless Freedom, the reason why I launched Get Fearless Freedom, the reason why people keep joining Get Fearless Freedom. There's a couple reasons why. Number one, the training that we have in the back office of Get Fearless Freedom is all from me. It is a collective work of my 12 years of online experience. Okay. And let me tell you, I have gone through a lot of stuff. Okay. So when you go through things and you share your experiences, you want to put them somewhere. I wanted to put them somewhere. I've put them in the back office of Get Fearless Freedom. And the cool part is you didn't have to go through the experience. I went through the experience, but you get to resell what I put together. So it's an affiliate product. The other thing I want you to know off the bat is my experience with coaching and mentoring people is vast. Before this, prior to this, my husband and I owned a real estate company, mortgage broker company, while I was having the kids. So I raised the kids, and so I've been an entrepreneur for 35 years. And so I thought, you know what? There's some things that I can bring to the table in the entrepreneurial space. So I've been working online, like I said, for a decade. And so I decided to launch Get Fearless Freedom in 2019 so that I could help people realize that they don't have to have a 9-to-5 job if they don't want. Okay. If you can mute, please. I hear someone that has their mic on still. But if you can mute out, I'd really, really appreciate it. And then you can step forward if you have a question at the end. But if you can just stay muted while I talk, that would be amazing. That way we can have a nice, clean show. All right. All right. So that was one of the reasons why I launched Get Fearless Freedom because I said to myself, well, you know what? If I can cut down the learning curve of a person that what I went through, if I can cut down the learning curve, like, well, where do you go to advertise? You know, how do you make sales effectively online with automation? So I figured that I would launch this, and I did in 2019. A couple other reasons, and Rob will go into those, was because I didn't have a very effective system. And it was costing me a lot of money every time I put a capture page up or every time I created a sales funnel. Because when you're marketing something online, you want to make sure you're using a system. Because if you're just trying to explain everything to people and you're in a network marketing company or something like that, and you're trying to do onesies and twosies, it's going to take you a long time to get to $10,000 a month, isn't it? Can I have some people on here that is in agreement with that? Because I'm telling you right now, it took me a heck of a long time. So I decided to leverage systems. Okay. I learned that very early on in my entrepreneurial life. You can either leverage money, OPM, you can leverage people, right? Or you can leverage systems. You can do all three some points, right? So I decided that high ticket sales were almost like, you know, a real estate closing. And in fact, my first sale ever, I'll never forget it. I mean, I'm talking about ever, and I'm dating myself here a little bit back. When we were real estate mortgage brokers and real estate investors, my husband had told me, well, you know what, Tammy, you can indeed do this. And I was like, what are you talking about? Here I was watching and looking on the sidelines for years while I was raising the kids. I didn't have any self-confidence. You know, I didn't have any self-confidence or belief in myself. But he said to me, he says, you know what, Tammy, if I can do it, you can do it. So he taught me the process of how to close a real estate deal. And so I'll never forget it. I come back, I was all excited. The kids were in bed, and I said to Bob, I says, you know what? I just think I got a buyer. And he's like, really? We got a buyer. And I'm like, yeah. A couple of weeks later, $56,000 in our pocket. I was hooked. I was hooked on sales. I thought, geez, if I can do this, anyone
I'll be back.
Anybody to do this. You know what I mean? Really fun. If you guys can do me a favor, if you come on, if you can please mute yourself, that'd be great.
I'm trying best, Mom.
Trying? Okay, cool. You're trying to get everybody muted. I knew it was going to be packed tonight. And then of course, we also have people viewing on Facebook. But that's kind of my background, you know? So I want people to realize that, yes, you see a huge community, and yes, you see Rob and I working together and making sales, but I didn't just pop up and have what I have knowledge, right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to give you guys the basis that things take time, knowledge is power, but it does take implementation of the knowledge that you learn. The other thing that I thought and I saw was a lot of times people would just stop in the internet marketing space, in the affiliate space. They would stop because of lack of support. They didn't have anyone to come on to Zooms like we have. They didn't have anyone to ask questions. I didn't. When I first got into my first high ticket member to member business opportunity, I sent $3,500 off. I'll never forget it. I was like, oh my gosh, am I going to do this? $3,500. I'm never going to get any support. Guess what? I didn't. Sometimes that's good and sometimes it's bad. I mean, I didn't have a fast forward to what I help people with now is like, okay, capture page, sales page, follow-up system, right? I had to do it all. I had to figure out how to do a capture page. I had to figure out how to brand myself. I had to figure out all this kind of stuff, right? And it was fine, but it took me a couple years. So I fell forward fast a couple years, and then I finally figured it out. Oh, you got to have traffic. You got to have traffic to your capture pages. You got to build a list. You got to build your own list. Did you know there's companies out there keep relaunching and they're not even allowing their affiliates to build their own list? It's true. It is absolute truth. Here, we do not touch your leads. Here, we do not touch your money. It is literally peer-to-peer, member-to-member business transactions. There's 3 levels. Rob's going to go into details of what each level has. There's 200, okay, 500, and 1,000. 100% commissions. There's no 2-tier, no 1-ups, no 2-ups, none of that. It's so simple. That's the reason why people love it. Is because when you share it, you don't have to figure out how to do an HTML. How do I do this coding? All this kind of stuff. I was actually reviewing another system today and I said to Rob, wow, I'm so glad we have this to where it's 1 minute, you're set up and you're ready to go. Literally after you jump off this Zoom and you sign up with your sponsor, you can start referring it and making money. Okay, we have people doing it all the time. So that's one of the reasons why I launched it. That was my passion. I was like, you know what, and this is the thing I've always learned in my life is if there's a problem, get down to the root cause and figure out the solution, right? I mean, if there's a problem in your life and you can't figure it out, and there's usually 3 steps with this, it's either not enough money, lack of time, and lack of resources. We have it all here where I can help you get through that. We have a mentoring session tomorrow. Anyone that joins at the top level, the $1,000 level, the supreme level, I'll be able to actually mentor you on a private platform, Zoom like this. I'll be mentoring people tomorrow, okay? And that starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. So tomorrow is our paid mastermind for the month. This is a free overview tonight for anyone that wants to come on and see what we're about. Anyone that wants to speak to me personally, I've talked to many people over the phone. It does not bother me. I do not hide behind websites like a lot of company owners do. And I own it. Yes, I'm a female company owner. Most of the companies online are owned by men. Let's just face facts. They are. But I wanted to, of course, push through that glass ceiling too, right? There's no ceilings here. So I just wanted to say that and introduce myself here as the Fearless Mama. So I'll have my son go through the presentation. You can see exactly what you're going to get for the 200, 500, and 1,000 level. And my son works with me full time. So here we go, Rob. I'll let the people on while you share your screen. We keep getting people on, so.
Okay, awesome. All righty. All right, well, thank you guys. Appreciate you being on. And beautiful Jamaica here behind me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it looks like you're in Jamaica or something.
But anyways, one of my top favorite countries. I love Caribbean countries. Anyways, I wanted to do this great overview for you guys. Appreciate taking the time out of your evening, day, morning, night, whoever is on around the world. But yeah, my mother and I, we worked together full time. Worked 6 years now. Come December, full time, 12 in the background with her as her techie guy. So Definitely been in the industry for a good amount of time, and I also have a large passion with helping people with systems. I'm going to do an overview here, and just logging in real quick. Just trying to get the whole thing going here, and just wanted to show you guys. Hold on, trying to get the Mac. Mom knows my techie stuff here. Okay.
You're better at it than me. See, we can do this stuff. I'm not even techie and I can make.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Okay, got it. Okay, you can see the screen, right?
Yes, it's perfect.
Okay, good. All right, great. Click play. Okay, so all right, welcome. This is Tuesday, the 5th of September, 2023. All right, so Get Fearless Freedom, what we've done is we've taken all the frustration. We figured out a lot of people, they're looking for something online. They're looking for something to enhance their existing business, if they do have an existing business. And we wanted to be the non-techie part of it, and the tools and shovels and the picks for everyone, for the business owners, 2023. What we've done is we have a cumulative amount of ads going out there. We have this type of ad. We have the ad that you probably have seen from Facebook or maybe an email, how we get folks onto the Zoom, and as well as your sponsor who's on here probably tonight. What we found is there's a big problem going on, and we're going to really go back to basics tonight. My mom's going to explain it. But what we found is we did find a problem going on, and I think we all know there always is a problem, and then we wanted to find the fixes. There was no customer support. So what happens is, for me, I've bought products just recently, and I immediately get on, to a foreign, foreigner, and I just could not understand them. And I just could not relate with, the customer service. There just wasn't there. It would take email, it'd take weeks and weeks and everything. And what happened with a lot of things, and I'm seeing a lot of complaints from others, and I'm like, oh man, gotta fix this, is there was no commission. So here they are, they're talking about stuff, and they're referring people, and they're never getting money out of it. There's no direct payout, so they actually have to wait on the company, and that is not good. I don't know about you, but it feels like essentially you're working a job, but you have the freedom in a way, but it's like a job essentially, is what sometimes people feel. There's no direct connection between the seller and the buyer, and we got rid of that middle, and we made it so you'll see what we've done to make it easy to resell this platform. The automation, there was none of it, absolutely none. No preview of the back office tonight. Mom's going to go over that with the capture page, how simple it is, how easy it is to duplicate, and the cost of the funnel to actually make funnels, and they actually work for your existing business, or just you want to resell it. They cost a lot of money. Programming is not cheap. It's truly something, crazy. But the commissions, they take, up to 30+ days. We're looking at, mom and I, we saw that there was no traffic resources. Actually, my mom, she'll cover that, what our bonuses are. No live events, no Zooms, no, there's white label products. It was a crazy mess, right? So the history of Get Fearless Freedom began back out around 2019, 2020. This is our family. This is my sister to the right, my father, my mom, and myself. But even then, we've changed from that photo, Mom. We just keep improving and helping other people. So it's pretty awesome, with the years of experience, my mother, and the self-employment industry of over 35+ years. So really, almost what, 2/3 of her life, she's been an entrepreneur. Thanks to my father, he paved the way, and told her, hey, I believe in you. And they've been married for 32+ years now, so it's awesome. what we got going on is 3 levels of awesomeness. Okay, we have a beginner level of 200, 500, and then we have 1,000. I'm going to go over 3 levels. Very easy. You can get started today. It's simple as $200. And then we have a mid-grade level, and then we have a top level. The first one, I personally, I think it's awesome for if you have an existing business, you want to just get your foot in the door, start automating what you're doing. It's $200. But the absolute most popular level, I will tell you in recent day, is definitely the 1,000, just because what we're going to go over. But really what I call it the, most popular ever is 500. Okay. So we have the Craigslist autoresponder tool included in the $500 level. We have side gig hustles, which are actually custom stuff. So my dad actually included his knowledge of the 35 plus years they've been doing entrepreneurship and self-employment. And what we've done is we've given you links and areas to go on how we flip and do stuff as a family. And you'll see in that level how awesome it is. The Craigslist tool, this one is the most overlooked website, I feel, especially in the modern day, the Gen Z, the millennial, the boomer age, especially all of those 3 categories of ages covers a lot, right? But they keep forgetting something that really goes back to what it is all about is classified ads, right? I mean, people do look at stuff, they do want to see what is out there. And what we've created is something that's never been done before on the internet. No, and people tried to remake it and they can't, because what we've done is use custom APIs that are compliant with Craigslist. And what we do is we talk back and forth with our own custom software where you'll put your message in. So let's just go, you have a health business, you maybe have real estate, you have an apartment you want to rent out, or multiple of them, you have a properties. With this software, you'll put in your information, and this is how powerful this is. Or maybe you have horses you're trying to sell, right? Whatever you're trying to do, you put the ad out there, and as soon as people click reply right here, so like, see where it says this little screenshot? Sometimes my mouse doesn't work on these slideshows, but they'll click reply and they'll go with their email. Guess what happens with our software? Because you use our software, it will reply just like that with the information. You could be out, eating dinner, soccer game with your children, whatever. You can actually have the software do the hard work for you. It's absolutely priceless. In fact, really $500 with the value you get, it's awesome. And you can resell it and make, here's the best part, 100% of the commissions that you resell these levels at. So you're not taking, cuts for reselling it. You guys are worth the 100%. We have some amazing stuff with the side gig hustles, websites and sources where we find stuff like this. This is a Mickey Mantle right here, off to the left here. This is a signed baseball autographed Mickey Mantle. We have Rolling Stones, we have Rolexes, just recent, and this is true. Right there, that Rolex, that's a date just, the 1991 gold and a diamond bezel. We just sold that. We literally just sold that recent. So that's why I did include it. We have the Rolex Submariner. We have a Rene Portocaro. This is awesome. This piece is my favorite, and I always talk about it. We bought it for $1,200 and flipped it for $7,000. That's correct. Had the screenshot, receipt, and all. $7,000 we flipped that for. The 1,000 level is truly what you want to get to join the family, I call it, because when you feel that you want to learn and then you also want to get on the masterminds, mom does take over mainly from here, but I wanted to show you we have something breakthrough. Okay, we found a YouTube extension, Mary Beth on the call here, many others, that uses this extension with powerful tools that plug in your web browser. We're talking Chrome, Firefox, however you pronounce it. I always get that mixed up, Mom. Proper keyword searches.
I say
Firefox. It's always
fire. Yeah, that's okay.
Yes, it's Firefox. I'm on fire. Okay.
You're on fire. You're on
But
fire.
there. But anyway, we have that included at the 1,000 level. We have a lot of training, specialized training. We have my Facebook training, how I took a zero free Facebook account, turned it into a huge cash flow, and how we're getting leads daily. And it was a zero Facebook friends list. Okay. So that was August of last year. I created that account. We have solutions. So literally it's very low cost. You know, you get in the level that you can get in at with your sponsor who invited you, you get back with them, and we'll show you how tonight. And then the monthly, all it is to maintain this is $1.56 per day. That's it, 47 a month. And you get all that, what's included. You can see. So our success stories are absolutely massive and huge. Okay, we've put over, and we just added this up, over 500 plus $1,000 in affiliate commissions. Mom can go over this more with our company. And I think, what was it, just in a year or something, Mom? Because we did a lot of mathematics. There's a lot of different variables, but that was because Get Fearless Freedom can be used for any business. You understand? So Get Fearless Freedom can amplify those businesses you're seeing on Facebook, YouTube. You're seeing the newest, I call it business of the week, guys. Well, Get Fearless Freedom, a lot of people, the top end marketers are using our system to actually build their list. Okay. And you'll learn a lot more as my mom goes to the capture pages and goes to overview. But this is awesome because right here, people are having some massive success because they're tired of overpaying for funnels. They're tired of paying $300 a month. You know, they're paying way too much for a community that they could be joining, and they're paying one time, and then they're able to get in, you know, and do that. So what we go is a very, very simple model: love, laugh, and become fearless. We're goofy around here. We like to have fun. We do love to love on each other, and we do love to become fearless because we understand that there's a lot of junk going on in the planet, right? But you know, we don't look at that. We only look in this community and go, how can we make the community brighter and brighter and brighter? So that's how we do it, and I'll take it from there and give it to Mom.
That was phenomenal. That was really, really good, Rob. Thank you so much. You do a great job every time. It is amazing just to see my son's growth, even over just the past year. I'm very proud of him. He's lost over 50 some pounds. Wow, it's phenomenal. And you know what, there's one thing that I pride myself in is that I have communication with my kids. My daughter's a paralegal, and I'm very proud of my kiddos, so they should call me the fearless proud mama, right? So I just wanted you guys to know that when we get a person on board, there's a couple things that happen. And this is another thing that we like, is the customer service. If you have any questions on setup, we will go over those tomorrow night. I have everybody from a brand newbie, because a lot of people will ask me, well, can I do this if I'm brand new? Absolutely. Okay. The cool part about Get Fearless Freedom is it's a one-click funnel, which means I'll share my screen. So let's just say you're coming on board tonight, okay, and you either got an email from someone or a Facebook invite, because we have images, okay? You might have seen an image and got on here onto the Zoom, but it's really simple. When I learned I could actually invite people to a website, wow, my world opened up. I was like, man, that is going to really, really cut down on my time online, you know, because I was like, I'm very busy. I was homeschooling the kids. I mean, I homeschooled them. They were getting bullied in school in 9th grade, and I'm in New York, and I says, no more. It's the freedom to do what you want, when you want, where you want. You know what I mean? Hey, Brady, how are you? So I've mentored a lot of people in this 3-step process. So when you come on board, you'll have a back office, you'll have a paid group, and then you'll get to be on the live masterminds with me. Like Rob mentioned, at the 1,000 level, you'll have a mastermind with me. And I kind of created it so that you wouldn't have to worry about the training, right? Because when I first joined, I was like, how am I going to train someone? I don't even know how, you know? So you get to have that. You get to have your member come on the training, so you don't have to worry about it. So you can sit back, relax, learn as you go, and make money. Earn as you learn. So let me show a couple people, because I've had a couple requests on how do you set up a capture page. It's very, very simple. I'll show you. And if someone wants to time me, I'll have Mary Beth kind of time me. Okay. Mary Beth has been working with me for how many years now, Mary Beth? It's been a while. I'm going to show everybody. This is one of my pages I just brought up. I think it's been almost 8 years, 9 years, something like that. We go way back. Anyway, this is one of my simple pages we have in the back office, and this is already something you can go in, you can log in. This is one of my pages that I just put up the other day. All right. So you can change the pages, you can do whatever you want, and it's really simple. If you can type on a computer, now who can type on a computer? Who on here can type? It's a silly question, everybody, right? So if you can log into the back office and you can type onto the computer, obviously you want to listen to the 7-minute video that we put together. Choose which level you want, right? Each level is going to have where I email your leads for you. So I follow up with your customers, your leads, your prospects. I do all that for you. Okay. So I'm doing all that. All you have to do is advertise. That's all you have to do is advertise these websites. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my current Craigslist ads. This is live. Let me even prove it, because I've had some people say, oh, that's maybe a Photoshop. Nope. Let me log right into my account right now. This is a Craigslist. This is my account. Takes me right to it right here. See that? I even clicked it like that so you could see. These are all the ads I can renew. So you can actually get unlimited ads up on Craigslist. So a lot of people ask me, well, how simple is the system to set up? I have people setting it up in literally less than 15 minutes. Okay. How fast can you get a Craigslist ad up? Well, as soon as you're done with this tonight, you could be doing a Craigslist post. You can use the software that Rob talked about. Okay. So these are what I call speed of implementation, because money loves speed. Money loves speed. Let's think about it. What's the velocity of the money you spent today, right? For example, we teach the kids this. My husband taught Rob this, the velocity of money. It basically means that $500. Let's say you get in at $500. Let's say you get in at $1,000, right? Well, that person that you just paid now made the sale because they did the work. They brought you here to the Zoom. See what I mean? So that's the speed of money. And Rob and I are doing it over and over and over again. We only brought 17 people in last month, and that's our results. Okay. So it's not like an MLM. This is not MLM. This is not multi-level marketing. However, you can use it for your multi-level marketing. Almost got tongue-tied there. You can use it for your network marketing business if you have one. I've ranked up to many, many leaderboards with it. Okay. They don't realize that when I come in and I can send out an email, boom, to my lists that I've been building because of these little white capture pages all over the internet. Okay. They get onto my list, they get onto a Zoom, and I teach and train, right? It's the same process I'm teaching you on these special Zooms that we have coming up tomorrow night. So again, back to this, you can log into your back office of Get Fearless Freedom as soon as you sign up. So let's take a look at that. Like Rob said, I'll go ahead and set up a page tonight. Really, really simple. All right. You go into your back office. This is your back office. This is what you're going to get a look at. And by the way, we've improved this. We've updated it to 2023, like Rob decided to do a Reels training, for example. Anyone see any Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, all that kind of stuff? Well, we have it. TikTok. I mean, these are the strategies in 2023 that I had to learn. Okay. So if I can do it at the age of 56, I know everybody else can do it here. So you go in here. You create a page. This is how fast. Let's see. Mary Beth is going to time me. Ready, set, go. Done. How fast was that? See, it's done. That's the #1 page. Now, I don't know if I'm trying to remember who asked me tonight. Let's see if I can find it. I got to get my, let's see, it was Pam. Pam, is Pam on here? Let's see. She asked me about the capture pages. So is Pam on the Zoom here tonight? If you are, just put a yes in the chat. So let's see, is she there? So, okay, she's there. Yes. So there you go. All right. So Pam's on. So here we go. I'm teaching here, Pam, how to set up a capture page. Now, Pam, Where your capture pages are is they're underneath the saved pages right here. They're all underneath. Nice tuckly. See where I just put one there? Mary Beth, how many seconds did I do that in? 4? Less.
Log into that 20 seconds roughly.
Wow. Okay. From
Right.
log into that because I was talking.
Okay.
My son knows that I do a lot of talking, but I could have done it. I could have logged in and got it done in 10 seconds. But here's all of my pages that I've saved, for example. See? So you can have for $47 a month. Tell me what other company online will give you unlimited capture pages, unlimited campaigns for $47 a month. Tell me, because I don't think there is any. There isn't. I've searched. That's the reason why I created it. So this is the internet marketers, affiliate marketers dream, get fearless freedom. Okay. And I'm not trying to sound pitchy or salesy tonight. That's not me. I'm just telling you that this is what I love. Okay. So these are all the lead capture. I don't know why this is there. You don't have to listen to that. There's no video to listen to it. It's your saved lead capture pages. So this is it. This is how you can create your campaigns. These are all the campaigns that I've had over the years. You know, there is a video here, however, on each step when you do have to create a campaign. For example, let's say you wanted to create a campaign for the Craigslist campaign. And this is really important for a lot of the members even, and I'll teach this more tomorrow night, starting out. When you're doing Craigslist ads like we're doing, like heavily, like Rob has an account, I have an account, we're getting messages actually are, you know, into our email when we see people responding. And then of course with him and his dad sell the inventory because they also have their inventory business. So we're pretty busy as a family, if you can imagine. So we put up the ads. Sometimes I only work 90 minutes a day normally, unless I'm helping members get, you know, sales, but you know, we're putting up ads and that's it. So we're able to, instead of, it's not AI like you think, we call it automation intelligence. Okay. We call it automation intelligence. So we're putting up ads, people are responding, they're clicking reply, and they're getting our capture page on automation. They get to go to this, they get to opt in, they get to see my bridge page, which of course is huge. Okay. To introduce yourself to a person like that. Everybody has one that's a 6-figure earner online. And then they go to my sales page. Okay. So it's a very simple setup and we help you guys set that up. So that's how simple that is. Pam, did that answer your questions? You can have any pages that you want. There's 4 templates back here. You can change these templates up if you wanted. Let's just say, oh, I don't know. Let's say you have a network marketing company. Okay. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them that have launched in 2023. And this is the reason why my son and I are in the picks and the shovels industry. Like what we talked about in the beginning, we are always in the picks and the shovels, which means that when the gold rush happened in the West, who was the ones that made the most money? The people selling the picks and the shovels. The people that got the gold, they hardly ever hit gold, right? Back in the day. But the people that sell the picks and the shovels and the tools are the ones that make the money. You know, we've always made really good money selling the picks and the shovels and the tools and trainings. We've always made a really decent money living doing this. And that's what I teach people, is to be able to resell my softwares. Okay. So this is what you can do. You can put something like this. You can put a button, you can put a black button. You can collect the name and email address if you want. See how you can change it out, and then you can save it. That's another capture page I just set up within 1, 2, 3 clicks of the mouse. So you don't have to do any HTML or anything like that. You can actually get it set up. I'm going to actually stop this live stream on Facebook because I'll probably be sharing some more stuff. So if you are on Facebook, might want to just jump on the Zoom real quickly, ourfearlessmovement.com, just because I'm going to be showing some more stuff that I don't show on my social media. So let me go ahead and stop that. And I will stop the recording.